Hello, thank you for being here and welcome to the Transform Your Mind podcast. Today's topic is, I'm not good enough, because it's the one mindset that makes us fail oftentimes as people, thinking we're not good enough for something. But where does that thinking come from? Are you willing to find out? Are you ready to face it and move on? Unless you do, you'll never live your highest and best possible life. Success in anything, in any area of life, depends on having a strong self-confidence and belief that we can, no matter what the obstacles are. The only person stopping you from becoming who you want to be and doing what you want to do in life is you, nobody else. And it's very sad to see that in today's society, millions of people think that they're not good enough, just because, to their way of thinking, they don't fit into the standard model of beauty or wealth or body type that the media would have us believe should be the norm. Some come to believe that they're not smart enough, lucky enough, or not efficient enough because their bank account doesn't match, the Hollywood lifestyle that's been rammed down our necks and that we constantly see in the media in front of us. Not feeling good enough is in fact a fear, just like any other. It's a self-doubt that arises from somewhere in our past, sometimes even as far back as our childhood. Someone or something knocked our confidence. Whatever it was made us feel small, and it knocked us off our feet. But instead of bouncing back, what we did was we shied away. And when we do it once, and then twice, and continue to do so, this mindset then becomes ingrained. We allowed this to happen. We created our own fears and complexes on the basis of something that 9 times out of 10 is just someone else's opinion. And trust me, everybody has one. It doesn't mean they're right though. But somehow we accept their opinion as something written in stone. We take it on board and allow it to harm us and hold us back. I should add here actually that the more we hold someone dear to us, the more importance we give them, and therefore the more importance we give to their opinions. But in actual fact, judgments, criticisms, constructive criticism, liking something, disliking something, they're all just a part of one person or another's opinion. Believing the I'm not good enough paradigm is what ultimately puts us into a victim mentality. It also stops us from taking risks and going after opportunities. It's also worth noting that the more someone says something to us, the more likely we are to think about it. The more we think about it, the more we end up believing it. And soon enough, before we know it, we've reaffirmed that belief so much that we end up embedding it into ourselves, into the very fibre of our subconscious mind, as if it's a reality. And once we believe something, once it becomes a reality, once it has that status in our life, we begin to base our actions on it and create the world around us in accordance with it. But this isn't who we are. Who we are spiritual beings that are here on earth having a human experience. We all have the same potentials. We all have the same capacities. The only difference between us and a successful person is that the successful person acts upon his world and does not let the world act upon him or her. In order to overcome the paradigms like I'm not good enough, I'm not beautiful enough, I'm not thin enough, we need to learn to forgive ourselves our harsh judgments and forgive others because perhaps they knew no better. You see, everyone creates their own reality based on their circumstances and the influences they've had in life. But there is no such thing as a perfect life. Everyone has baggage. The important thing is how we deal with the baggage that we're carrying. If we can't love ourselves, forgive ourselves, be at one with ourselves, then chances are we won't succeed in having any type of successful relationship with others. We need to really look deep into ourselves and discover the most painful of content. We need to let it rise to the surface, analyze it, and learn the lesson that needs to be learnt, and cherish that lesson so that we don't repeat it. And the way you can transform this really is to love yourself. To find out what you love about yourself, what good qualities do you have? And hold on to those things, cherish those things. Be your best friend, not your worst enemy. Discover what your passions are in life. When you find out what your passions are and when you learn about those passions, that gives you confidence to move forward. We restore belief in ourselves when we believe in ourselves. And once we restore our self-confidence, then the only limiting factor in our life is our imagination. Thank you for listening in. Have a very blessed day. One global love.